Good morning, Miss Data. I'm Samuel Abigail Kurba. So today in this video, I want to tell you guys about one of the famous people in the world that actually make Microsoft, who is every day in our computer, right? Okay, first we want to talk about the table of content. First one is date of birth, 2 early life, 3 Microsoft, 4 personal life, 5 living in old time. Okay, so let's begin. Date of birth. William Henry Gates III, or Bill Gates, was born on October 28, 1955 in Seattle, Washington. His family belonged to upper middle class society. His father was a prominent attorney. His mother served as a member of the board of directors of First Interstate Bank System and the United Way, and his grandfather was president of a national bank. Okay, Gates has an older sister named Christian and a younger sister named Libby. Microsoft realized that they could not meet IBM's demand without the help of other companies. Therefore, Microsoft approached a local company called Seattle Computer Products. The local company has an operating system called KDOS, Quick and Dirty Operating System. The KDOS operating system was purchased by Microsoft for $50,000. After getting the operating system, the next step was for Microsoft to modify and adapt the KDOS operating system to meet IBM needs. Because of that, Bill Gates really need work hard. The collaboration with Mitch finally ended in 1976, and Microsoft software continued to develop. Bill Gates and Allen initially, Microsoft name was Microsoft, where the words micro and soft were hyphenated. The name appeared after Bill Gates and Paul Allen collaborated with Mitch in 1976. The name Microsoft was replaced with Microsoft, not Microsoft, replaced with Microsoft, and in the same year, the trade name. After parting ways with Mist, Microsoft tried to collaborate with IBM to operate computers, because at that time IBM was looking for other company to fill an important part in the heart of the computer. Microsoft and Intel were chosen as companies to fill the main heart of IBM and had to compete. Luckily, Bill Gates was able to negotiate with IBM because IBM could really help Microsoft to advance. And then the next and this is the final point is success of Microsoft. Profit Microsoft. Bill Gates and Microsoft become increasingly successful when IBM launched a computer with the MS-DOS operating system. With the MS-DOS operation, IBM computers were very popular. MS-DOS, which is owned by Microsoft, is becoming more and more famous, while IBM is not getting much profit because IBM contract agreement with Microsoft states that IBM must fund project funds, as well as agreeing to sell the product to third parties and other contracts. 2. Personal life. Bill Gates married with Melinda French in 1987. The very bright and organized Melinda was a perfect match for Bill Gates. The couple find philanthropic organization focused on global health and education. Because of that, I really respect Bill Gates for his philanthropic organization. Three home. Bill Gates' home is a mansion, modern design in the Pacific Lodge style with classic features and 55,000 square foot house on shore like Lake Washington. That house is very comfort with the people and Bill Gates kid. The Bill Gates house is in the shore of Lake Washington. And the last one is leaving Microsoft. When Bill Gates get old, he decided to retire at 95 because he has another interest in other thing like his family and other business maybe. So that's all what I can talk miss about Bill Gates biography. Bill Gates is really interesting, and I really his fans because he really rich. I want to be rich too. Okay, see you Miss Data on the next presentation. Thank you. Bye bye. Next, education. Because of his intelligence and genius, Bill Gates was finally accepted into Harvard University in 1975 in Cambridge, Massachusetts. Gates graduated from Lakeside in 1973. He scored 1,050 out of 1,001 and 600 on the college SET test. When he entered Harvard University, Bill Gates was confused about choosing a major, and finally he chose the same major as his father, namely law school. He wanted a job that would follow in his father's footsteps and fulfill his hobbies at law school. Meanwhile, at law schools, Bill Gates was actually not that interested and he missed the world of computers. But unexpectedly, Paul Allen, his friend when he was still hacking in high school, also studied at Harvard University, made Bill Gates enthusiastic again and hoped to create his own software company. Harvard dropout. Yeah, so in the next point we gonna talk about Harvard dropout. Bill Gates and Paul Allen, while still at Harvard, created and developed the programming language, namely BASIC, which was used to operate and activate the MIT's Altair Basic 80 and 8000 computers. This programming language made Bill Gates and Paul Allen even more hopeful about convincing themselves to come to the MIT's company Albuquerque, so that they MIT's buy the basic programming language they made. After successfully creating the programming language, Bill Gates and Paul Allen finally decided to drop out of Harvard because it is difficult to allocate time to learn and develop the software. He chose his own path so he could focus on achieving his dream, namely building a software company with Paul Allen called Microsoft. Bill Gates showed his intelligence and his parents also know when they were little, so they sent them into a school that was quiet and famous in Seattle, namely Lakeside School. Lakeside School bought a teletype, Model 33 ASR terminal, and several General Electric or GE computers for its students. And Bill Gates was really interested in those computers. He could solve programming problems. Bill Gates was addicted to a computer to the point that until the point that his parents were worried and decided to limit Bill Gates to his computer for 1 year, and all Bill Gates did during that time was only read books such as business, literature, science, and biographies of the world famous figures. What Bill Gates want to look for when reading a biography is how to become a great person in the field he likes. Bill Gates' parents were afraid because Bill Gates only played on the computer all day and had no social interaction, which is made Bill Gates a loner. Yeah, and we have an interesting fact is that Bill Gates actually is the fourth descendant, but is better known as William Henry Gates III or Trey because his father named two.